Hello, I hope you're all doing alright. Now, I decided to make a quick video on the whole thing that's happening with Pokemon Go. I don't want you to think that I'm hating on it. I may make a few jokes at some points because some of the things that people are saying and doing are quite hilarious. But there's a few things that I think is pretty bad, and that's the whole throwing the bottle and, stuff like that. There's kids around, families around who really shouldn't be throwing bottles at, well, people that aren't even involved in it, really. At people on stage, because I mean, the girl with the blonde hair hasn't even got anything to do with this. She's just there. She's basically her job. She's getting paid to do it.
You guys have gotten to know Chicago a little bit better. It's time to introduce you to something or someone else. Please help me welcome to the stage the CEO of Niantic, Mr. John Hanke.
So obviously the CEO comes onto stage. Everyone's booing him. And I feel really sorry for them, to be honest. Mostly the blonde girl, because she isn't really involved in it. This is what I don't get, why everyone's booing. And actually at one point she gets a bottle through at her. I'll show you that a little bit later on. But to start with, this guy comes on, John something I believe his name is, and everyone's booing him, which is tough.
Thanks, Rachel. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Chicago.
I mean, listen, he can't even get a word in. He might be trying to explain how they're going to fix it, stuff like that, but no one's really letting them talk, which I think is pretty daft. I know it's stressful. He's been waiting there for hours, it's delayed, he's paid tickets, but you should at least let the guy speak and see what he's got to say.
So I want to officially welcome you guys on behalf of Niantic and the Pokemon Company to our very first inaugural Pokémon GO Fest. Now, last night, we were a little bit worried about the weather. We've been talking to the weather people. It looks like we got some sunshine today, so let's hear it for sunshine.
Poor guy, it doesn't look very sunny, and I know it's been raining all day, but at least he's getting the crowd cheering a little bit.
Now I know that some of you guys have had trouble getting logged on this morning. And I want to let you know that we're working with the cell companies, AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, trying to get that worked out. And we're working on the game server to get that worked out. So I want to ask you guys, please know, we got the whole Niantic team working against this, so please be patient with us, okay?
So basically what there is there's three main problems that are going on at the minute. There's the servers, which is like a broadband that GO Fest are using. Obviously so many mobiles trying to use the data in one place is going to crash the servers. The second one is the game actually having a crash bug, which is crashing when people are online and it's just kicking them off, and they're trying to figure out that one. We don't know much information about that. And the third one is what you need is the pass to get onto it, to stop people from spoofing, to be sat in the house like I am, and to be able to get in that area. So there's some kind of passcode and it's kicking people off for some reason. Maybe it's recognizing them as spoofers, maybe not, but all we know is that it's kicking them off at the minute, and they're trying to fix that as well.
Now, I've had a great time walking around the crowd this morning. I've seen so many families here together. I think that's awesome to see. We're working on that.
So obviously someone shouts, fix the game. He does probably not the best thing in the world and responds to it. Don't know how. Someone's chatting in the top right, but hello, Jaco. But as I'm saying anyways, he responds to a heckler, which isn't the best thing to do, because then everyone starts shouting fix the game, which he is trying, to be honest, so we've got to cut the guy some slack.
I've seen a lot of families here. I've seen a lot of people who've traveled from a long way to get here, people from Australia, from Europe, all over the world. And I'm sure there are people from nearby too. Anybody from Michigan here? Got a Michigan crew?
So basically now he goes on to explain, well, asking who's from Michigan, stuff like that, you know, getting everyone to cheer from where they're from, which is a good tactic, to be honest. It makes people cheer up a little bit, and it does work. But anyways, this guy chats for a bit and then explains, saying that they're going to fix it and it shan't be long, so he ends up going off the stage, and then further on down the line,
Executor with seed on your Machamp.
Alright, I guess it's gonna remain a
play in the last.
what's going on out there at Pokémon GO Fest. Everybody getting a little bit better connection, nice. Well, I have
that guy that shouted no though.
brought out the CMO of Niantic to talk to you once again with a little bit of an update.
So just a couple quick things. We had shared with some of you, but others were out in the other end of the park.
This is when I was explaining the free problems, but I let him go for it as well.
First off, we're still working on the 3 issues that we talked about this morning with regards to the network with one of our providers, as well as the 2 things on the Niantic side, which are a crash bug issue and an authentication issue. So we hope to have that, update in terms of those solves very, very quickly. The other thing is a reminder, for those of you that have not been able to play in the last hour or two, Unknown, Heracross, a lot of those rare and ultra rare Pokemons that I know Pokemon that you're here to catch, they will be spawning throughout the day. So
basically what he's saying is you don't have to worry. I know it might be frustrating that you're seeing these rare Pokemons but can't get them. We've all been there, anyone who's played Pokemon GO anyways, where you've seen a Pokemon and you don't make it in time, especially around when the game first came out and it crashed and no one could get anywhere. That's basically what's happening here. Unknowing the rare Pokemon spawning and no one can get it, but some people can see it obviously and can't get it as well.
That's why we're just trying to get this back up so you guys can all enjoy that. But it's not the only time those will be spawning. And then the other thing that I think some people missed that we wanted to let you know is you'll be getting some more information from us this afternoon. We will be issuing refunds for your ticket from today, as well as crediting $100 in Pokecoins into everybody that's here in Chicago.
So that's good. We're offering refunds to anyone who's paid for the ticket. Only refunding tickets though, not travel expenses. When I first heard this, I started laughing at myself with 100 Pokecoins that I thought I heard, but he says $100 worth of Pokecoins, so that means that's quite a lot of Pokecoins, to be honest, for everyone in, well, the Chicago place that's in GO Fest. Everyone's getting $100 worth of Pokecoins, which is really good. The only thing is, I don't know what they're going to do about the people that are going to be complaining, saying, well, I paid for this much for travel, which I can understand, because people are going to spend a lot of money to travel to Pokemon GO Fest. So I don't know what they're going to do about that.
They're excited.
This is obviously not the way that we had the day planned, and we know that's not for you either, but we really do appreciate your patience, and we'll keep you updated on those 3 issues that we're trying to solve.
So obviously that's a good thing to say. They're saying that they're sorry for it and they are trying to fix it, so people should really stop kicking off. I know it sucks, I know it's been planned for ages, we're all excited, but there's no need to, well, throw bottles basically.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mike,
Thanks,
for the
Rick.
update.
Thanks.
All right, guys, let's do a worldwide check-in now, see how it's going in our mystery challenge progress. We've gathered the statistics now from...
The thing is, we're starting to get a few cheers and then this problem happens and it's just like, it just wasn't meant to happen, Niantic. It just really wasn't.
2 challenge windows, and you guys, I have to say, have done a really great job. We have our 6 Pokemon types here that you've got to catch to unlock our global rewards. Just a reminder, you got to catch fire type, water, grass.
Now did he catch that at the bottom left? I'll replay it now, just for yous. 1 sec.
Play in the last hour or two, Unknown play from today, as well.
Mystery challenge progress. We've gathered the statistics now from 2 challenge windows, and you guys, I have to say, have done a really great job.
Now this is what I mean, pay attention to the bottom left screen around here. I cannot slow it down because my editing software is horrendous. I'm not rich. I've only got enough for basic software. So watch at the bottom left, and there's no need for this. I don't know why people are throwing bottles, and whoever done it should really be ashamed, to be honest. There's, like, it's not her fault. What has she done? There's absolutely nothing she can do to fix it, so don't throw bottles.
We have our 6 Pokemon types here that you've got to catch to unlock our global rewards. Just a reminder, you gotta catch fire type, water,
There you go.
grass,
It's right there.
electric,
If you just need to
rock,
replay, feel
and
free to
normal.
replay it.
Let's find out how you all did. Alright, I guess it's gonna remain a mystery.
Good play on words, love.
There we go. We're talking about those worldwide rewards there. So everyone not here at the park that is playing along, we've got a bronze duration, 24 hours. I wonder if we'll hit that because we need to get to silver, which is 48 hours, and then we need to make it all the way to gold to make sure that right here in the park, we unlock our mystery challenge. And guys, if you're successful here for the mystery challenge, well, everyone worldwide is gonna feel the results. So everyone make sure you put in your energy. We've got... Oh.
I don't know why they went with this, it just looks so snide. Some guys blatantly sat behind the computer dragging the bar up. Oh, no, you've not made silver, you've not made bronze. Whoa, oh, silver.
Oh, that's not where it's at. Show me where we're at for this global. What's going up? This is a percentage. After 2 challenge windows, we've hit bronze. That means we've hit silver. That means all the rewards.
Woo, silver! Nah, I'm only playing. At least Niantic are trying to fix things a little bit. I think they probably had something a bit better than this planned, but obviously maybe show more Pokemon we've had caught so far and how many's left. But with all the problems, they probably didn't have time to set it up or show it.
You unlocked are going to last for 48 hours. We have one more challenge window coming up later on today, and if we nail that, guys, we're on to the mystery challenge. So we'll find out very soon. In the meantime, happy Pokemon catching.
So that's the end of it anyways. Basically, I can't see we're getting legendaries, or at least the people in Pokemon GO Fest. If everyone's disconnected and stuff like that, how on earth are they actually going to go and battle and defeat one? I'm hoping that they do. When I say we're not getting legendaries, I mean we will get them. They're going to do that as compensation, but I think what's going to happen is maybe they're just going to get given legendaries if they're with Chicago, rather than having a battle and a chance to capture. I think that's what's going to happen, and obviously no matter what, I think we're going to get the gold reward and get the legendaries around the world as well. They wouldn't not do that, especially with the problem that's happened. But anyways, I'm going to jump onto here on some tweets. I've let this load. Here we are. Seeing people at Pokemon GO Fest throwing bottles of water, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now I'm thinking that there's probably more than one. I happened to see this one when I was watching the live stream. Now I'll jump on Twitter and see what people are saying. Now it looks like people are actually getting some unknowing, so maybe some people are actually getting on. Pokemon disaster at Niantic is going to refund people, which I already knew about. Yeah, people mentioning refunding. And $100 worth of Pokecoins, which is good. I've got a few images of the guy that I was mentioning on Twitter as well. Actually, let's pull him up now. Now this guy here is an awesome streamer. This is the guy I was on about who's been stood in the queue for a long time. He actually manages to show you what the queue is actually like, which is pretty horrendous just to get into it. Here it's 10 AM, well 10:15. I'm recording it a lot later at this, it's later for me, I live in the UK, but I know the time was meant to be a lot earlier than this, and he's been stood in the queue for about an hour and a half as of this stream. I don't know how long it is now, because I stopped watching it after a little while. He's still live. I'll have a quick flick on it. Actually, I'll show you afterwards, see what it's like now though. This is obviously the queue. It's pretty bad. It goes all the way around, curves round, and it looks like it's on the left. One sec, he does show a bit more to the left in a second. Yep, it looks like there's people stood all the way down there as well. I want to have a quick look on the live stream. Okay, so they're in a car driving down the street somewhere. I don't know where they are now. I know they were saying something about coming back to Pokemon GO Fest, so I don't know whether they've decided to go away. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Remember to stay aerate, and I'm just flicking through now. Yep, bottle of water thrown. I feel pretty bad for them. Titanic and Niantic, yes. Some beautiful remarks, but honestly, don't hate them on them too much. It does suck that there's huge queues like this, but there's no way to be treating them the way they are. That Magikarp is worth fighting for. I'll see you all next time. Remember to stay aerate.